You can get yourself ready to satisfy that sweet tooth and elevate our baking game with a twist on a classic favorite. We're talking about Burfee biscuits. We'll find out a little bit more about what that means. And here to show us how is Maxine Schilling. Maxine, thank you so much for joining us at this festive, crazy time of the year.
Yeah.
And we are hanging in there, okay, because we know that our rewards are coming. Like the amount we are going to eat over the next probably 2 days is going to be crazy. No, we are here for that. We are here for sweet treats, and especially when we approach them slightly differently. The Burfee biscuits, beautiful flavor profile. We're pushing the boat out a little bit with this one. What is going on today?
So these are really easy biscuits. Also, they're so fun. Like how fun, little thumbprint in the middle. You can get the kids involved.
Fun to make,
Fun
yes.
to make. And I love that they are really incorporating, as you said, some interesting, more kind of Christmassy flavors. These have cardamom in.
Ooh.
You could totally use some ginger, some cinnamon. Just make
The
it
heady spices,
yes.
Something that's going to bring kind of an experience along with the flavor profile.
Exactly.
I love that.
So to get started, we are actually just going to beat some margarine.
At what point did you realize Klim was milk backwards?
At the point that I was told 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you see, because we've all had a penny
revealed.
drop moment live on air where everyone's like, hang on a minute, if I look at it like this, it says milk. Yes, that's what it is. It's Klim is milk backwards, and it's a full cream instant milk powder for your drinking, for your cooking, and for your baking, as we're proving now.
Exactly.
Not just powdered milk, but it also has 10 added vitamins and minerals, so they've fortified it because they know how much people use it and love it.
Exactly. So in here we have some margarine, some oil, and then of course some caramel treat.
Okay.
And we're just going to beat that till it's a little bit light and fluffy.
All right. And the danger with the caramel treats, okay, is that you will treat yourself as you are going.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Eat it out of the, out of the tin as we go.
And literally, I've counted 7 seconds is how long I can turn around and leave that in the presence of one of my children before it's smashed, okay?
Oh my goodness.
So just make sure that if the kids are involved, you hold the caramel treat. Did you just move the Klim away from me because I said that?
You need
oh my word.
You can have the dry cake flour in front of you, and that is all.
I am probably the most immature chef in this kitchen, so I'm down with that. I get it.
So I'm just trying to make this a little bit fluffy. We'll go for 10 more seconds.
Okay, you can see things are nicely incorporated now.
Okay, yeah. So we could go a little bit. Actually, let me go.
Take it further.
Let me go a little further.
It's not blonde enough.
No. We really want to just get some aeration into this, and then we are going to add our dry ingredients.
You know, we joke about not rushing the process when you're baking, and as simple and throw together as these are, you've still got to maintain certain principles when you're baking. Why? When you talk about aerating and putting in the effort beforehand, why is that so important? What does it mean for the end result?
I just think with biscuits, they can be super, super dense. And so this is the one place we can incorporate some air, which is really nice. But I did want to say, this is cake flour. That wasn't what I was going to say.
Okay.
Is that you can also just use a whisk. It might just be a bit more effort.
Okay, but then that's going to really whip it up. Yeah, for sure.
Then we've got some corn flour, which will add a nice little bite to a biscuit. You know when a biscuit almost has that kind of crack, more of a crunch?
Yeah, because you want,
really
for me, a good biscuit, it's got that element of kind of the caramelization, the crack on the outside with a bit of a toffiness on the inside. And if you can get that balance right, that for me is an absolute win.
Then we have our Klim, of course. So we're going to add a cup of this. The cool thing about these biscuits is they really have this delicious milky flavour.
Yeah, and you want that. Because if you've got cardamom or something like that, it must be like that warm glass of milk you have before you go to bed on Christmas Eve. That's what it must be.
Yes.
You know, there are spices that make us feel something for a reason. And regardless of your culture, there are certain things that kind of elevate the sense experience. And I love the fact that we can incorporate that into this recipe and we can get a little bit creative here. Absolutely smells amazing.
Yeah, that was the cardamom. Did you get that?
Yeah.
So good. Do you want to give these guys a little bit of a mix?
I can.
So this is going to just form a nice, easy dough. We have a little bit that we messed over there.
That's all right.
And I'm going to grab one more spoon.
I think for the people who are dough eaters, who like to eat the stuff before it's cooked, this is a killer. Because I don't think we put any egg in here, so it does help from that perspective that you can chow this straight away.
Of course, we do have also a baked batch, and we are going to even take it further with our caramel energy and put a little bit of treat in the middle of our thumbprints over here.
Because you have to.
Second spoon.
And you have to use your thumb, not a spoon, to make the print in the middle, okay?
Yes,
I want to see your
you
little
can see.
kids' thumbs You know, this must be the evidence that you baked, okay? We want to see your name imprinted in there.
Literally.
Yeah, we joke about it. You know, I've got two relatively young kids, and the fun that we have when we cook together, yes, it's amazing. But when the growth and the learning that happens through those little moments and those processes, you don't understand. And it's their reward. It's how they kind of build up their resilience, their patience, those sorts of things. And then, of course, at the end of the process, they get that.
They get to munch. And also, I mean, you could leave these out for Santa. Surely Santa would love
Yes,
a
Santa
Burfee
would love these. Okay, you can put these Burfees out for sure. And then how do we very quickly round them off?
Yes, so we put some caramel in the middle, and then we just got some flaked almonds, which really ties together nicely with the cardamom or any other spices that we've used.
So an almond's a nice sounding board as a flavour as well. It's not too strong, but it's got a beautiful nuttiness, obviously being a nut.
And a little bit of extra crunch on top.
Oh,
love,
absolutely
and there we
beautiful.
Go.
Max, I'm going to ask you to give me a high five because you are awesome. Those look absolutely amazing. They smell incredible, and we're going to hand them around for everybody to taste. And if you want this recipe, go to expressoshow.com and you can get more deliciousness from this amazing Nestle team at recipeswithlove.co.za. And in the process, stand yourself a chance to win inverters, canister stoves, Nestle hampers to keep you cooking throughout this festive season. And if you want to enter the Whip, Whisk and Win competition, what you've got to do is buy any of the two participating Nestle dairy culinary products, then dial star 120 star 440 hash. I'm not getting emotional, okay? And then follow the prompts. It's that cardamom. It's absolutely amazing. And then just enjoy your rewards. Look at that. Yes. Maxine, well done. Yo.
Thank you.
Stand a chance to win in the Whip, Whisk and Win promotion by using Nestle dairy culinary products. Buy any two participating products, dial star 120 star 440 hash and follow the prompts to enter. T's and C's apply.